All right. So, hi guys. This is basically, I've had a sleep and I was gonna post a really, really ragey, salty, angry video about the Kalos League final, which we're all a bit blah today about this, or for a lot of you tonight. I don't know what your time is, but it's in the morning for me. Now, okay, so I wanted to just quickly try and actually articulate why we are so angry and so frustrated at this decision, probably by the main producers who are making shitloads of money because we've been supporting this series. Now, just to give you a little bit of what I feel, kind of why this has happened, why it's not really acceptable, I'm just going to run through a few points. So, first of all, writers. You have two key groups who watch Pokemon. You've got a small group of kids, young kids, yay, Pokemon, yay, hooray, whatever. Then you've got us, Generation Y. You've got the people who have been watching your show since we were little kids, and now we've grown up and we're still attached to your show and we're still watching it, and you've produced probably the best season that you've ever done. I'm not going to deny that. This season has been amazing. What you've done by making Ash lose is you've kind of taken everything that you've placed in his character development, the fact that he strategically battles now, his maturity, his growth, his bond with Ash Greninja that has substantially grown since he got a Froakie. You've taken that and you've pretty much just chucked it. You've thrown it away. You said, no, Ash has to go to the Kalos League, Alola. Ash has to go to Alola. We need to make more money. We need for people to keep following Ash. No, this needed to be Ash's last season and he needed to win this. You don't work for 20 goddamn years at the same goal only to fail every single time. We have heard your point 5 times before this. Yes, you don't want to ever give up. We get it. But after 20 years, you would think that you'd get some sort of, conclusion, reward for your effort, for your hard work. But instead, for those of us who have watched for the last 20 years, we're just told, you're shit. You're never going to be good enough. No matter what you do, some dickweed is always going to fucking win. And that's really, really frustrating because we get that you've got kids watching and you're wanting to say, oh, look, kids, don't ever give up. You don't have to always win to be a good person, rah, rah, rah. But you are going to have to let go of Ash as a 10-year-old at some point. And with the amazing development that you've done in X, Y, and Z, this was the point and you dropped it. You did not do it. It is so frustrating right now. I am so livid. So many of your fans are livid about this. We're angry because once again, no matter what Ash does, seriously, first of all, Alan should not have ever been in this league. I don't care what anyone says, I'm sorry, but it took Ash 129 episodes to get all 8 badges and travel around Kalos and get all his badges, and Alan started at episode 125. It took Alan 6 episodes to get 8 badges. That doesn't make any sense. He had no interest in winning this Kalos League. He was doing it entirely for selfish purposes. He was only doing it because he wanted to battle Ash. That was literally his whole reasoning. Yes, he's getting his Mega Evolution energy and blah, 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 and all that crap. But deep down, his only real goal was to battle Ash. He should not have even been there. I still don't understand why he was actually there. It doesn't, that is one plot point that it just doesn't make sense. And for him to come out and just have this Charizard that just can't be beaten. I mean, seriously, it's a fire Pokemon. Greninja is a water Pokemon. Greninja pulls out the most amazing, badass water move that we've ever seen. The most powerful water move we've ever seen, and Charizard's just like, Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That does not make any sense. Everything in these last 2 episodes have made sense. They've been fantastic. The battling's been amazing. It's been really tight. But then to just have Ash Greninja pull out this awesome move and Charizard does a blast burn and bleh, Greninja's dead. Are you kidding? Are you serious? That does not make sense. I'm literally sitting here watching it going, Ash is going to win, Ash is going to win. And then you do the little, Charizard's going to fake it. Charizard's going to pretend to fall. Oh, but nah, it's Ash is dead. He's dead. He's down. Why? Why you do this? Seriously. That's just the worst. It does not make any sense to have this ridiculously overpowered Charizard. He had like 7 attacks on him. He had like 2 from Pikachu, a Thunderbolt, super effective, Water Shurikens, super effective, giant, friggin' crazy, big-ass orange Water Shuriken, bajillion super effective. He's 4 times not effective against Greninja. Just no. I feel like you've gone to Gen Y and you've just stomped on us, and everyone stomps on us. We're like the shit can generation. We're the generation that always gets stomped on. We didn't need to get stomped on from Pokemon. It's bullshit. It's frustrating. Because here we are, and we're like, come on, finally. We have given you loyalty. We have made you so much money, and you've pretty much just dangled a little carrot in front of our faces for the last 3 years and gone, oh, look, Ash is finally going to win. Things are going to change. You're finally going to get closure. No. Fire Pokemon beats water Pokemon. Just no. It's not happening. Well, I'm trying to stay articulate here, but I'm so frustrated. I feel like when you've got a friend and they're a dickhead and they're constantly doing dumb stuff and constantly letting you down, and you get to a point and you see they start to kind of change, they start to take positive steps, and you're like, oh, it's finally happening. They're finally going to change. And then it's just like, nah. They're just going to pull that shit out from under the rug. They're the same old thing, repeat over. That's what I feel like Pokemon has done to me. I'm mad because I feel like you went through my eyes, gouged my eyes out, and pulled my soul out of me. And just went, whatever. Like, complete disregard for the vast majority of your audience. And to tell you what, you better have a decent reason that I can look back in hindsight and go, okay, it makes sense why Ash didn't win. It makes sense why you had all this character development. It makes sense why you put so much hype in on this Ash Greninja that is like the most powerful, most unique form of bond evolution that is on the kalos planet right now. You had to have done that for a reason. So now you need to pull your shit together, and in this next arc, there better be a reason. I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to retribute yourself, because I can tell you now, if we get to the end of this and Ash somehow magically defeats Team Flare and then turns around and goes, oh, but I need to travel more. I need to go to Alola. And then goes, oh, fuck off, Serena. See ya. Go do your thing. And Serena goes, oh, okay, well, I like you. And Ash goes, oh, but nah, I've got to go. I've got to keep finding my journey. I'll be so mad. I won't watch. That'll be me done. That'll be Gen Y. Done. We'll have had it. And do you know what? I'm expecting you to do it. I am genuinely expecting that is what's going to happen. This whole Colourless League debacle's going to magically evolve and magically transform and magically fix itself up. And then it's going to be like, oh, now we've got to take Ash to the next season. Dollars, 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 dollars. Oh, but all the rest of the people have to stay here. Oh, so Serena's going to go with Palermo because we set that up back then. And she'll go there and give up everything with Ash. And she probably won't even confess. And all of those 10 bajillion million hints of more shipping are just going to go poof. See ya. Bye-bye, we're a kid's show. And it's like, no, you're also an adult show. We also watch. We're also interested. And they're just going to do it, and then I'm going to be like, I'm out. I'm gone. See ya. I'm done. And I'll be like, XY and XYZ, best series ever, and that's where it ends. So either pull your shit together, make this loss something that I can turn back and go, oh, you know what, actually fair call. Otherwise, if you do not have a valid reason for doing this, then you're a dickweed. You're an asshole. And you're a big, fat, greedy bugger at the other end who's just trying to get lots of money. Oh, dear. For all of you that are like, what's this stupid bimbo doing on freaking YouTube having a sook about Pokemon? What an idiot. All I have to say to you is that Pokemon is for adults and kids. I am allowed to watch kids shows. I get just as much enjoyment out of kids shows as I do out of most adult shows. I absolutely love them, especially when they're multi-layered, like this latest Pokemon has been. And also, I grew up with this shit. I've done this since I was like 5. It's part of who I am. It's part of Generation Y. I mean, hello, Nintendo just made quadrillions of dollars out of us because we all went and got Pokemon Go. Like, quadrillions of dollars, and then they repay us by making us lose and ripping our souls out. Not happy. I'm still allowed to watch it, and you know what? Gen Y get shit on all the time. We use a lot of our TV, our films, creative stuff to get our heads out of the bullshit reality that we exist in. That, you know, we're the first generation that we have it worse off than our parents do because everyone's out to shit kick us. So we use this stuff to get out of our heads. That's all I have to say on that. I don't feel I need to justify why I am on here angry. I have a right to be angry. Same as you have a right to not be interested. And if you're not interested, I don't even know why you're here. Anyway, if you agree with my views, then I'd probably say, like, share this because maybe you're still angry and all you can say is FFFFF, like I was last night in an angry rage. I had to sleep and I waited until I was feeling a bit better before I got on here and decided to just... And also, I'm not filtering any of this. This is just like a one-take wonder. So if I sound like a dickhead, I sound like a dickhead, whatever. But community, stay watching. At least stay until the end of this series. We owe it to them that much. And I think, like, Nintendo, don't bring those black and white riders back. Just don't. I'm out. Bye-bye.